Good morning everybody, happy Tuesday, and doing a brief reading for the collective. So as always, you've got to feel the cards for yourself. If they feel they resonate with you, spot on. If they don't, that card isn't for you, or you might digest it later. But we stay in your power. So this morning I am using Whispers of Love, this lovely deck my youngest son picked out for me this morning as the deck to use today. So practicing compassion. Often we think that we have to be all these things to other people. We have to be everything to everyone. But practicing compassion is actually how much you extend that to yourself. Do you have a different rule for everybody else than you have for yourself? So can you be kind and reassuring to other people but struggle to deliver it to yourself? It's an equal give or take thing. It's not just what you give, it's what you also allow yourself to receive. So if you're giving it to others, you need to be able to bring it back to yourself. And I can feel this in my solar plexus. So be careful about draining your own power, your own energy, by not being compassionate to yourself enough. And sometimes we need to sort of check how much we're giving to other people of our energy. We need to tailor it back. We can often think, well, I'm not being compassionate or kind if I'm not giving everything I can to that person to make them feel better. It's not always your job, no matter who they are. So where are we going next? Thank you. Love who you are. So that goes into being compassionate to yourself. Do you recognize your own divinity? Do you recognize your own sacredness? We are all a part of everything that's going on. We are a very important and symbolic part of it as we come, which is why we all have to learn to sort of undress all the masks that we wear and come back to who we really are underneath. You know, we work through all our behaviors and we remove them because from all the things we've been through to find out who we really are underneath all of what we've been through. And when you love who you are, you allow yourself to do that growth work. It's painful and it's challenging, but it's immensely rewarding. Love who you are. If there's bits you don't love of yourself, what do you do with those parts? Do you park them? Do you deny them? Do you avoid them? Do you play them down? Or do you look them right in the eye and say, how do I befriend you? What do you need to do? Because when we don't love who we are, we're actually rejecting ourselves, and that could be a massive core abandonment wound for many people. So if there's parts that we're uncomfortable with, work on them. Because we have been gifted what we've been gifted. We're not supposed to reject it, but of course we've learned to, or we get damaged, and so we do. Slow down. Slow down, it's almost like slow down and smell the roses. I don't feel that that's just being a busy bee. There's something else about slow down. Reflect, be poised, reflect, and look again. So often we look back and we see things through different lenses. We look at things again and see a different thing that we missed before, that we weren't able to observe before. The more we do on ourselves and the more distance travelled ahead, the more we can look back. And we might look at that word compassionate. That card at the beginning is coming back in my mind. Do we need to look back with more compassion to help set us free from our past? Remember, everybody's on their journey, no matter who they are or what they've done. They're still on their journey. They might not be on their path, they might be, but who are we to judge? I've been off my path many a times, and I've had divine kicks up the backside quite harshly for it. So you kind of know when you're going off path, because life just doesn't flow. It doesn't feel good. There's your guide. And last one, guess what I've got again? Love who you are. So if somebody needs to have that message and work on themselves, it's about uniting with you, it's about your relationship with you. Often we don't have a relationship with ourselves. We find it more important to have one out there, but what we deliver out there will be based on the relationship we have with ourselves. So we might as well start with ourselves, finish with ourselves, and then look outward. Have a lovely Tuesday, everybody.